Hi students, welcome to meeting 7 with me Miss Ellen in English Literature class. Our topic is still about recount text, but in this meeting you are going to write a recount text. Here are some tips, check this out. Points to consider before writing. What are you going to tell your audience? What are you recounting? What information will the audience need early in the text? What are the important events or parts of the recount you want to describe? And what order will they occur in? How will you let your readers know the order of events? And what language will you use to link them? What other information may be useful to include? And the last one, how will you conclude your recount? Here are the tips for writing a great recount. Number 1. Keep the title simple that summarizes the main element of the text. For example, a trip to the zoo. Number 2. Set the scene for the audience in terms of characters, setting, and context. We refer to this as our orientation, and it will provide the reader with all the key ingredients of the recount by addressing the who, what, when, and where. Number 3. Keep everything in chronological order and use a variety of time transitional terms and phrases. This is to keep your audience engaged throughout. Don't ever use the word and then, and then, and then. Each new section will require a new paragraph, so be sure to check out each new section to the new transitional terms. Number 4. Use the correct language and terms relevant to your recount. Consider your audience and the language they will connect with. Next, if you are writing from a specific point of view, use the relevant language to match the perspective. Most commonly in a recount, you will be recounting in the first person. The last tips, recounts are always written in past tense, so be conscious to stay in this tense right throughout. Everything has already happened, so ensure your vocabulary reflects this. Next, I will show you the steps to write an example of recount text. Here they are. So here is the example of a piece of recount text. As you can see here, the title of the story is What a Day. I begin the story with the use of transitional time, which is after weeks. Let's take a look closer. What to include in a recount? First, you have to describe the events in the correct order. Number 2, you have to include who, what, when, where, why, and how. 3, include details. Next, talk about how I'm feeling, and then include my sense. For example, what do you see, hear, smell, feel, and taste. Here is the recount planning of my writing. I have a list of what happened, and then the answer of WH questions, and then the situation using 5 senses: see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. Now I want you to watch the video to use your 5 cents in planning the recount task. And here is the complete recount text based on my planning. Alright, that's all about our material today. You can check your worksheet in your group class. And don't forget to submit it on time. Bye students!